war, famine, and hunger. A time will come when God, due to the injustices and oppression of mankind, will withhold his mercy from the earth. People will die one after another because of the rulers' greed for power, and their blood will be shed in vain. Fear and insecurity will spread so widely that no one will be safe from their enemies. That is when the emergence will be near. Hello and welcome to the Guided One channel. In this video, we will discuss 5 signs of the emergence of Imam Mahdi and the end times. Number 1. The occurrence of numerous conflicts and disputes. This prophecy refers to widespread conflicts and disputes among various groups. It is based on the verse from the Holy Quran, the divine book of Muslims. God will divide you into different sects and make you taste the punishment of some by others. This prophecy aligns with the current political and ideological conflicts across the globe. The ongoing wars in Syria, Yemen, and the conflict between Israel and Palestine reflect deep religious and political divisions and widespread massacres. Number 2. Worldliness will prevail. The Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Soon a time will come upon my nation when their inner selves will be corrupt, but their outward appearance will be adorned with worldly desires. Their religion will be for show and pretense, and fear of God will not enter their hearts. God will afflict them with a widespread punishment, and they will call upon God like a drowning person, but he will not answer their prayers." This prophecy predicts a time when people will be corrupt from within, but will appear adorned with worldly pursuits. Religion will be for display, and their hearts will not fear God. Today, the desire for material wealth, social status, and consumerism is globally evident. Social platforms like Instagram and TikTok often promote lifestyles based on appearance and luxury. In many parts of the world, religious practices have become more about rituals than true spirituality, and the pursuit of wealth often takes precedence over moral or religious considerations. Number 3. The similarity between men and women. Someone asked Imam Mahdi, "When will your guide, the guided one, emerge?" The Imam replied, "When men resemble women and women resemble men. When men turn to men and women turn to women." This prophecy predicts a time when men will resemble women and women will resemble men, and same-sex relationships will become common. In the modern era, there have been major shifts in societal attitudes toward gender identity and sexual orientation. Concepts like gender fluidity, transgender identities, and same-sex relationships have been accepted and recognized in many countries. Fashion has also increasingly blurred traditional gender lines, with men and women adopting similar styles, challenging traditional understandings of gender roles. Number 4. The spread of fear and insecurity. Imam Mahdi, peace be upon him, said, "Imam Mahdi will not rise except in a time filled with fear and terror." He also said Imam Mahdi will rise when the affairs of society are in the hands of oppressors. Today, the world is facing intense insecurity due to threats like terrorism, cyber attacks, and the rise of authoritarian regimes. Additionally, the COVID-19 pandemic has created widespread fear and uncertainty about the future. Around the world, some governments have become increasingly authoritarian, suppressing dissent and restricting freedoms, causing people to live in fear of persecution and violence. Number 5. The coldness of human emotions. The Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, predicted that a time would come when elders would not show mercy to their subordinates, and the strong would not have compassion for the weak. Modern society often emphasizes individual success over collective welfare. Despite the growth of social networks and digital communications, many people report feeling more isolated and lonely, indicating a decline in real human relationships and compassion. These ancient prophecies seem strangely relevant to many of the challenges and phenomena we observe today. Whether through wars, materialism, changing social norms, or widespread insecurity, the signs described in Islamic eschatology remain topics of discussion as humanity navigates the complexities of modern life. For believers, these correspondences may strengthen the belief that the world is approaching a significant spiritual or cosmic shift, while for others, they may serve as warning about the consequences of human actions and social trends. Please support the Guided One team by liking this video and subscribing to our channel.